When I was 8 years old, I was sexually assaulted. He was 10. Although I didn't know it was sexual assault at the time, I have since come to understand what had happened to me as child-on-child sexual assault. It was a confusing time for me. I felt guilt, shame, disgust, anger. So I didn't tell anyone until I was 13. I was sexualized young, and the whole situation left me with a lot of trauma that followed me around. I dealt with it in the usual way, experienced the usual things. I avoided him, and I have been lucky to not have seen him for years. Sometimes I see his mum in cafes or in the street. I smile and politely try to leave in the kindest way possible. I hurt some people, and when I became old enough to realise what I had done, I held on to my newfound guilt. I no longer blame myself for what he did. And recently I spoke to my mum, and I no longer fear her abandoning me, and I've begun to heal. I remember a year after it happened, my mum gave me the talk. And I realised, even though I had all this disgust and gross feelings about my abuser, that moment really just clicked in my mind of what had happened to me. And I realised that my body is not like toys. You know, your body should be given up when you are comfortable and ready. It shouldn't be given up because you feel obligated to share. I kind of feel like if I had had that talk a year earlier, not only would I have felt like something was wrong, but I would have known that something was wrong. And so it just makes me question, how early is too early?
Was it my fault? Was it your fault? Or are we both victims in this story? Was it my fault? Was it your fault? Or are we both victims in this story? I want to heal. I want to heal.